you had this tweet that was like talking about how, one of the symptoms for corona is diarrhea, but like you can't go alone because you're too weak, so it's a lot of shitting yourself. Is that true? Can you comment on what happened there?
For sure. So
Fumi's asking those hard-hitting questions.
No, I mean, I'm all about it, dude. This is comedy. We gotta talk about shit and dick and shit. I got a story about my dick too.
Okay, Let's
talk about your poop first.
Let's go to the back and then go to the front. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, basically, while I had a fever, in something like 20% of COVID patients, you experience diarrhea. So I just hit the jackpot. Like,
congrats!
I got COVID. I got diarrhea. It was awesome. Yeah. I turned 32. What a week I had. So yeah. You can't breathe, and the weird thing about COVID is you don't realize when you're healthy how much you need oxygen. That's the weird thing. Like everything
makes sense. Yeah.
Talking, I couldn't talk. Just moving your arm like this takes oxygen. You need oxygen in your body to go into your blood so that you can move. So I remember shifting to the side in my bed, and all the oxygen leaving my body and gasping for air.
Craziness, man.
And that's when I knew, like, this is really bad. And then on top of that, having diarrhea. So you need to walk to the bathroom when you have diarrhea, right? But then how can you walk when you can't breathe? So I was basically holding my shit in the hospital because I was too scared to lose all the oxygen in my body. So one night I really had to shit, and I was connected to everything, right? I'm connected to a breathing machine. I'm connected to an IV. So I take off my breathing tube and run to the bathroom as fast as I can so that I don't lose the oxygen. Shit. And then I don't even have time to wipe my ass because like if I did, I would pass out.
Yeah.
So I pulled up my pants and then go back into the bed. So there's just like shit all over me. It's
that's crazy.
And then the nurse had to come and like give me new clothes. Like, if it was any other circumstance, I would be embarrassed. But it was like, dude, I'm so sick. I don't even give a fuck. Like, So and then they have to give you like, there's no shower, so they give you wipes. So I had to wipe myself. It was so fucked up.
Oh my god,
really, man, that's crazy, bro.
And then one night, because I told them I can't go to the bathroom, they gave me a bedpan to shit in. So the nurse literally helped me onto the bedpan and I shit in my bed.
They roll you over, right? They roll you to one side and they put it in, then you roll back over. Yeah.
I don't know. What?
And then they put your bed up and then you shit and then she waits for you to finish.
She's waiting.
And then she takes it away.
Was she looking at you?
No. They put the curtain.
They leave.
They let you
They leave and they come back.
No, she looks right into your eyes and she goes, "You can do it, buddy."
Yeah. And she has the chart out and she's just like, "Come on, buddy, this is streaming live on Facebook."
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Hospitals, man. That's crazy, bro. So okay, but then. That went on for a while, like the kind of like shortness of breath, can't even wipe because that would take too much energy, like that went on for a while. Then
it did. It went on for about a week and a half, and I remember once I got strong enough in the hospital to go to the bathroom by myself, it felt like I was climbing Mount Everest. I was like, oh my God. Dude, just imagine not being able to take yourself to the bathroom. It's the worst pain.
I can,
like having to pee or poop. Right. You're just like, fuck, I can't make it. Like now that I'm healthy, I just appreciate being able to do stuff on my own so much. Like when you're just at the mercy of someone who's there to help you, you really feel like so inadequate and helpless. It's so crazy to be healthy again and be able to have autonomy.
So speaking of inadequate, let's talk about your dick. Okay, so what happened then?
What happened there?
Okay, so same thing, right? You can't go to the bathroom, so I'm peeing into this bottle. It looks like kind of a water jug type thing, and they connect it to your bed.
And it has
peeing into that.
It has the graduation, so you can see how much you're peeing. Because they're writing that down. It's like 50 cc's, buddy.
And they're checking your pee too to make sure, because one of the symptoms of COVID is kidney failure. So they're checking your pee.
Oh man.
Yeah, some people it shuts down all their organs, and that's how they die.
Right.
So I was lucky; it just attacked my lungs, and they were able to clear that up with antibiotics.
Okay.
But so I'm peeing into this thing, and my wife's a nurse. So she's like, after I left the hospital, she's like, so they cleaned your bottle like every 3 days, right? But I was like, no, they were so busy. They didn't have time to like really clean anything the way they would if it was like a normal hospital stay. So I peed into this like filthy bottle for basically a week.
That's crazy.
And as soon as I got out, I got a UTI. I got a urinary tract infection. So I had COVID, got better, and then immediately got a UTI once I got out of the hospital.
You got a UTI because you're peeing in this like dirty thing, and the bacteria must have gotten into your. How does that like? Were you like? Was it getting to a point where like your penis was touching the liquid as you're peeing or something, or was it just the whole?
I think it's just like they didn't really clean it, so I'm just like peeing into this thing. Like usually your dick's not touching anything, you know?
Right.
And I think my dick was just touching like this dirty bottle. That was almost worse than COVID because the UTI just made my bladder feel full all the time.
So you're always so now you got to put your dick back on that dirty bottle.
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
So okay, this is thanks for sharing that story. That's really nice of you to share that. So